So welcome to my review of the Seek Reel airships, as it states here. Never heard of this brand before, but they do, as of this video, I think had 2 more models out and one's a tribrid. And I'd like to thank Linsol for sending this out to me, so thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video and all thoughts and opinions are my own. And yeah, look at the artwork. I like that, with aliens and UFOs and all that good stuff. And we can hear more possibilities. So let's just get into it. And mine is the black version, as you'll see in a bit. So just a closer look at the packaging. Like I said, Seek Reel, which is their emblem. Again, there's 2 models above this. This is actually the cheapest model. This is a dynamic driver model, which I'll show you in a bit. Mine is the black one, as you can see there. Nothing there. That's just a better look what they look like, and obviously they are a 2-pin. Information there about the company. You can see carbon nanotube diaphragm. I typically like that. It's been used on a few different models, and I do like how it normally just sound. So Seek Reel, bit of padding, which is useful. Obviously they came in there. Take this out. Replaceable filters or sound filters. Do not use the other screen filter. Okay, so that's that. 2 foams, bunch of different silicone tips, small, medium, large. Let's see what's in here. Like, as of now, I actually haven't opened this box, so I don't know what's in here. Obviously there must be some sort of cable. So nice case, Seek Reel. I didn't expect this, but let's see what you get. So you get plenty of goodies. Warranty instructionings. That's really cool. Just there's the spec. So 110 dB, 32 ohm impedance. So it's not that the impedance is a little bit high. So I guess you won't get any hiss with what you want to use. And I've tried this and I actually haven't had any hiss, so it's all good. Warranty card. Matters need attention. If the socket is tight, gently insert to avoid damage to the pin. Correct assembly, so you know which is left and right. So that's useful. QC pass. And this is the cable. So 3.5. The cable's quite thin. I'll try this out when I actually get to review it, but should be fine. So finally on to the actual earphones. These are very small. So obviously these are the black ones. 2-pin. I've typically I have small hands, so let's get something like a blonde. Something similar. So blonde below 3. You can see the similar. Obviously the shape's different, but the size isn't that much different. So yeah, quite small. Hard to see. It says R there for right. And that's it. So obviously there's the dampeners on the top. If it all focus, you can see it there. So yeah, I'm going to put a few more hours on these, as I've only tried them briefly. Obviously I'll try the cable, see what it's like, and graph them and all that funky stuff, and I'll see you guys in the future. So finally on to the review section of the Seek Reel airships, which is a funky name. So let's get into the cable, as I've been using it. So straight 3.5, the branding there. Also has the ability to grip it, which is kind of cool. Never really seen that. Strain relief there. It's kind of a thin cable. It actually seems fine, really. Obviously there's a chin, the chin slider, which works okay, but things like that I'm not really bothered about. Yeah, so the useful thing is it's got the colour. So red there, and obviously this one will be blue. So very straightforward. And yeah, so on to the actual airships. So I'll take these off. So the size of these and the build quality, shall we say, is they're very small and they're built very well. There's a little bit of weight to them, but they are very compact. Small nozzle, which may or may not be a problem for you. I had no issues. Just bear in mind that's it's quite short. So there's like the logo by my little finger. Sequel are 2 vents. That's the dampener that they used, if you can just make it out, which is there, opposite there. So yeah, I had no issues with that. And that's the tips it comes with. They look like blonde tips. Looks very similar to like you get with a like a blonde BR03 or something like that. But anyway, let's talk about comfort and fit. I think because they're small but they're heavy, they felt quite secure. I don't know how, everybody's a bit different, so it's have to bear that in mind. But I didn't really have any real issues or anything like that. I think it was okay. Let's talk about tonality of these. The tonality of these, or timbre, is very good. Single DD carbon nanotube dynamic driver, a good one from what it seems like. Very good, probably the best I've tried, or one of the best. Which is good from a company nobody's really heard of yet. Yeah, so good, great really. So Soundstage, again, very good. Single DD wins for like Soundstage. Obviously has that kind of natural kind of sound to it, but the Soundstage of these is very good. Give a better look. Looks very dark, and in real life they're a little bit, these look like black, but in real life they're a little slightly lighter. It's a slightly lighter colour. Yeah, so let's talk about power sensitivity. I had no real issues powering these with anything that I have. Also, they didn't really seem picky as well, which is good. So a lot of positives so far. And yeah, let's talk about sound really, because that's what it's here for. So I'm going to have the graph now. And yeah, so it does graph extremely similar to the Alina's, but with more low end. But it didn't sound as sharp. But anyway, bass is elevated with a really nice decay, natural decay. Really solid low end. And yes, as usual, my sub bass and my graph rolls off. I've said it a few times, but anyway, yeah. Also between each one, a very good driver matching, as you can see. They match very well. Again, good signs. But yeah, bass is solid, has good impact and decay. It's all you want from single DD low end really. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, not much to say. It does exactly what you want to do and it's good. So mids are again very good, very textured. Obviously there's a little bit of bleed at the bottom. I like that, it gives a bit more body to it, so I'm happy with it. So upper mids are a little bit more forward. They're not shouty though, they are elevated, but they're all within my tolerance of shout. Again, female vocals sound great. Mids on the whole, very good, very happy with them. Treble, again you can see the driver matching is very good. To be really picky is the lower treble. You can see about 2.5, there's a little peak. I prefer like slightly less than that. But these seem to graph very similar to the Alina, like I just said. But they sound much brighter than these. And that's without the double dampener mod on the Alina. These are straight out the box, and I prefer these. You don't have to mod them. I'm quite happy with these. And also the extension is also very good. And there's a peak, you can see like 12.5, 13k, but these couplers are not classed as accurate over 10. I didn't really notice that peak, to be honest. And obviously the 8k peak is from the coupler. So, but yeah, the treble performance, very good. So instrument separation and the instruments, the attack of them, shall we say, all sounds natural and clear and very good, really. They were surprisingly a good set, because I didn't know what to expect when I was asked to try them, and I'm quite glad I did try them. to be honest. Yeah, they're probably, out of the Alina and the Alexia I tried recently, probably my favourite set. But yeah, they do everything very well. Obviously I won't go into too much details because everybody listens to different music. But yeah, conclusion, do I recommend these? Yes, but these are about $180 I think from memory, and the Alinas are $100. So are these really worth $80 more than the Alina is the question, because that's kind of the closest competition is between these and like the Alexia at this kind of price. There's also the Katos from Moondrop. I haven't tried them, so which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, do I recommend these? Yes. Just be wary of the short nozzles. If you had issues with short nozzles before, you may have an issue with this. I don't. It's like people had issues with the Blind 03 nozzle. I didn't. Speaking of the 03, I have some next to me. So obviously the shell design's different, but you can see what I mean. But yeah, these are they're a good set. Again, to be really picky, slightly a bit forward for me in the lower treble, but apart from that, they are same grade. Overall performance is very good, very kind of nice balance to the sound as well. They did it. Whoever tuned these did a great job. So it sounds like I'm hyping them up a bit, but they are genuinely quite a good set that I'm happy with. They're not perfect. I think they're a little bit overpriced. Really, they could be a little bit cheaper than this, but they're a good, solid, dynamic driver set. And yeah, if you know anything in particular, as usual, let me know in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching. Take care, and keep an eye out for my next videos because I've got 7Hz Dioko, the Tangsu Shimin Lee. I've got the Kaiser GP20 headset, which is better than I expected it to be, which is obviously a pleasant surprise. And yeah, see you in the next video.